Maybe. Alright, let's keep on playing for now. Let's see it. Chapter 23.
While Azvorel begins their assault on Gritania, so too begins the battle for Vanthus. With the help of their new ally, the Order escapes from King Emron's trap. Now
there's another prince going.
The Archbishop, traveling through back alleys and hidden shortcuts. All the while, the city's streets are choked with blood as its people fight and die on each other's blades.
Mirador. Munir's safe house. Munir's, however they pronounced it before.
I've retrieved the Sildarans.
At last, some good news. We've had precious little of that since the fighting began.
Thanks for the assist back there. We probably wouldn't have made it out on our own.
Anything for a friend, Sildaran. Tell me, Caliph, how does my fair city suffer?
It suffers plenty. The fighting's inescapable, and it'll only get worse.
It is difficult seeing my home in flames like this.
The people fighting, dying. They don't look like soldiers, not all of them.
Not all wars are fought by soldiers. Or perhaps there are no soldiers until war makes them of us.
Then Emron would make soldiers of all his people. Disgusting.
Emron. I've always been wary of his penchant for ambition. But never did I imagine it might come to this.
He must be stopped.
But what about Father? Do we really have time to—
These are my people, Reardon. With or without the Order's help, I'm staying.
I'm staying too. I've already caused one massacre. I won't be party to a second.
That won't be necessary. Vanthus is practically on the Order's doorstep. We can't afford to leave ourselves exposed. And moreover, I can't just leave these people to their fate. I won't. Archbishop, I assume you have a plan already?
A plan? I'm no tactician, Gwyn, just a priest. The height of my station means little in times like these.
I suspect it means more than you think, Munir. You do not simply speak for the faith. To many, you are faith.
Yes, well, if I had lived up to that title, perhaps my streets would not run red with the blood of the faithful.
It's not over yet. There's still time to prove them right. There has to be. So we have to try. The people who still believe in heroes, we owe them that much, don't we?
Yes. Yes, I suppose we do.
What was that?
It came from upstairs.
Sounds like trouble. On your guard, people.
Munir! By order of the king, you are to face judgment for the crime of treason!
I should have known they would find us before long.
Crap. We're completely outnumbered.
Yeah, I noticed.
I suppose that means you've come for my head, then?
Please, come quietly. We don't want to draw steel against an archbishop.
But you'll gladly bind his wrist and lead him to an executioner? Easier to stomach so long as you don't hold the blade, huh?
You? Who are you?
Just another soldier, same as you. Difference is, I can take pride in my cause. Can you say the same?
We fight for our home, for Mirador and Vanthus and His Majesty.
And so you'd point your blades at us? You think your cause righteous just because it serves a throne? Well, don't kid yourself. Vanthus, no, all of Mirador bleeds for the king's ambition. Don't tell me you can't see that. Did Emron fight the demons? No, of course not. It was the Archbishop who marched alongside us. We fought beyond the rift. While Mirador burned, we fought the flames. And your king simply watched.
Beyond the rift? I knew I recognized your face from somewhere. But why do you now fight against us?
My fight is against Emron. And our cause is the same as it ever was. It's Miradar's time to decide if they'll stand in our way or not. It's always the same story, isn't it? All across Terrazale, we sit broken men on ancient thrones and ask them to lead with impunity. King Emron sees the same blood-soaked streets as us, but what does he do? He sends you out to spill more blood. And you obey. If you truly believe in your fight, prove it. Draw your sword and kill us where we stand.
I swore an oath to the throne. We all did. But to go against the Archbishop...
Look, I can see it in your face. We feel the same way. Confused. Scared, even. This wasn't supposed to happen. But it did happen. And it is still happening. And it is not going to stop happening unless somebody makes it stop.
And that's what you're here to do?
It is, yes. But we can't do it alone. I can't fight for Miradar. I can only fight with her. Will you help us?
Aye, well, can't say this makes things any less confusing, but if it's for the Archbishop, we'll join you.
You are not joining anyone, child. Simply returning to where you belong. Welcome home.
Gwyn, that was...
Oh, it was nothing. I just told them what they already knew, that's all.
Your mother would be proud, Gwyn.
What do we do now?
Right. Well, contrary to popular belief, I'm not much of a tactician either. I say the simple approach is best. Emron expects a token force. Once he learns we've broken free, he'll expect us as well. But he won't expect you.
It will depend on us being one step ahead of him at every turn. If he figures out what we're doing, we're finished.
We'll be finished either way. At least this gives us something of a fighting chance.
Not my favorite plan of yours, but I agree that it sounds like our best shot. And we have to try.
Oh, what the hell? It's not the stupidest thing we've done lately, so why not?
Hey, that's the spirit. I think.
Sildarin, thank you. Miradar's debt to you continues to grow.
Yeah, well, you and all of Varroa at this point. But none of it'll matter if Asvarel puts it all to the torch.
Indeed. The threats arrayed against us are many, it would seem.
One thing at a time. For now, we've got a city to save.
Escaped? How is this possible?
I don't know, Your Majesty. The prison garrison has been completely decimated, and the Order...
Unacceptable! I tire of these humiliations. I do not need the Order's hounds running amok. Find them!
Yes, Your Majesty. We'll bring them here straight away.
A visitor. Now? What do they want? You may enter.
Was that really necessary?
What? I wasn't about to burst in uninvited. It's poor manners.
I wasn't referring to the waiting.
Sorry for not sending word we were coming. We got a little tied up on the way here.
You! Sildarin, curse! Get them!
There's the welcoming party.
Be thankful it's not larger. The troops we left outside have seen to that. Now, let's not leave our gracious host waiting. For Vanthus and Miradar and all of Varroa, charge!
Whoa, my cursor was already at the bottom. Alright, so it's just win by turn 13 on this one. Huh. And there's a bunch of chests and stuff, so it looks like I can bring 10. Okay, there's quite a few chests, huh? And a lot of guys. So, I'm thinking that, oh. Well, there's a full list. Bizarrian's there. Out of curiosity, the rings that I gave him, more defenses there? How much would that hinder me there? May as well do this or something there. Yeah, it is pretty badass here. That would really contribute to my defenses. Yeah, sure. I'm taking your rings for now. Whoops. Sure. But then, like, I want to bring you too, though. But I do want to try this out. Maybe I do that or something? I don't know. Alden's good now for, like, AoE when there's a big crowd around. So, I get a whole bunch of people to surround Zuhair, and then he just comes in and, you know, does an AoE attack. I don't really have AoE coverage with anyone else. But continuous buffs up and refreshes and heals and all that stuff, you are really great for that. Oh, I want to bring all my dudos. Well, I could have Gwyn just, like, not come. Maybe? It is nice bleeding a row of dudes. It is rather nice being able to do that. Maybe I'd try this? I don't know. Oh, there's guys this way, too. Are they all just going to be, like, converging on me immediately? Or how exactly is this going to work? You're probably going to want to run in there. I don't know. We'll figure it out here in a sec. How about I go ahead and I save now? Yeah. So, yeah, defeat boss. Win in that many turns. Huh.
This'll be fun.
I would love to shove him there. That would be really nice. So maybe I go ahead and I, go ahead and do this. I try that out. Won't be able to restore his mana immediately this time. Take these guys out in a sec. Here, you go here. Go ahead and do this so you don't really worry about the damage. How much can you do? Okay, someone else has to do 16.
Sure thing.
Can I do that? 5.
Who's next?
Meanwhile, over here, your fortitude is much lower than your defense. Start spending some mana, how about? And then you'll get a bunch back from these guys dying. You'll probably be back up to full mana again. Momentarily here. Sure, go for it. Like that. I'll figure out killing him in a second here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna use the cheap option here, like this.
Here, buddy.
Hey.
Unnecessary end.
Then we go ahead and do this, the money monkey and stuff. Well, we'll find out here shortly enough. We'll see how good this turn 1 is. We'll see how good Zuhair just, like, deals with everything and anything. Oh, we got poisoned here by that guy. Huh. That's the only one that can reach. I can tank 1 hit decently well if I light block it. And I have, like, you to do enemy phase damage. Or, I mean, even a little bit of player phase damage. This is pretty cheap. You're going this way, and you're doing stuff. Screw it. Okay. Hold down enemy phase. Hopefully she'll be fine against those guys. But we'll see. Hopefully this is fine. One person will be able to attack you on enemy phase. Okay.
Well done.
And then say, I don't know, just to make sure that you're baited out or something here. Or, let's go ahead and do this. That'll increase his mastery, therefore increases damage. Then we come here, and we go ahead and we enchant our weapon. Could have raised the whole group's accuracy there. Not really had to worry about missing with this group for a while. Well. And then is there 10 more damage onto you? From the shield? The repulsor shield? Oh, it looks like it's happening. I did 11 damage to you? Yeah, so every time they hit, it seems to do some damage to them. So does he take another 10 damage? Yeah, he does. Okay. So if they hit twice, they eat even more damage. Which is kind of great here. Okay, they do big damage if they hit, but they're probably not gonna hit. Okay. Nice. Would have been nice to have gotten a crit there, but oh well.
Steady is the blade.
That was better than most of the level ups I got. Okay. And then this guy dies. No more avatar. But the question is, what the hell do I do now? Also, not everyone is rushing me down, surprisingly enough. I thought these guys that would start on like these bottom passages would just like rush me down, but it's clearly not the case.
You need me.
So I mean, I very much would like to do this. Yeah, there's not a way that I'm getting more targets in this. Just a matter of which targets. I could potentially get the, applies light poison. The mean skull guys. And then I could always freeze, like, the other group or something. Prevent them from schmoving while I chip away at them. And that might not be the worst idea. I got 4 this way.
Hope this works.
And some of the scarier guys. Bunch of EXP there, sweet. Yeah, so I can always freeze these guys with Heron if I need to. And maybe I'll end up doing that. We'll see. Yeah, you'd be doubling Gwyn. She went in there. I think you're gonna kill yourself on a hit here, because I still have the repulsor shield. So, like, I'm not gonna do all that much to you, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna kill yourself on me thanks to my spike damage here. Dead. He fades away.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright.
What is your bidding?
So, if, say, we... I don't even need to get that close. In fact, I could even be, like, here, then.
I'm there.
I want you gone, because you're a little scary. You can probably feel free to get into the fray. I would think. You're not doing all that much damage there. How much damage back are you receiving? A whole bunch. Maybe this wasn't the way to go. I know that your speed's low and stuff, but,
We need to move.
if you get your face in here, you're gonna get a bunch of mana back from people dying. Out of curiosity. Nah, there's no way you kill there. Can't even finish this guy off, huh? And then he's gonna super wreck you. That's what you're telling me here, game?
On the path.
If I were to money monkey here, because that's probably my best option on you, someone else is gonna have to do 21. Not quite doing it there.
Let's get this over.
Can I If I crit, I could. But otherwise, no. Don't really see a better option here. So.
Aw, try to run.
Here, so I'm just gonna do that, I think. That way.
Guide me.
Here. And then I'll figure out this dudo here in a sec. Meanwhile, over here, if I were to do this... Could always save scum for that.
Orders.
Or just go ahead and say, probably land this. No! Well, that's a game over.
Be happening.
So that means instead, we still go here. We still do this. A whole bunch of dudes will die near me.
Sure thing.
Alden is still gonna go here, and he's gonna do his thingamabob of that. Because that's really nice. And then we're still gonna come here and do this. So that you guys aren't schmoovin'. Oh, I guess that also traps you in there. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I messed up my order. I messed up my order just a little smidge. Whoops. First, I gotta lead by, here. Do this. Like that. Come here. Do the 3x3. Bring up a tile here.
This'll be fun.
You come here. You punch this guy, and then he Thanos snaps himself away. And then we come here, we go ahead and we whirlpool, so I don't immediately have to worry about those guys. And then we don't miss this one. Sweet. I got a little bit of light block of it, and an amazing... Never mind. Really wish I could do a smidge more there. Well, this is my best chance at snippety sniping you out of here. I can't actually reach you there. You have to be the one to do this. What has to be the case. Hey.
Love it.
Then we come here. We don't worry about counterattack. As we do this. And then that'll be enough for Money Monkey to take you out. Probably.
I'm really picking
That's a better
this
level up.
Be decisive.
One, but you're bleeding.
Get them.
I'll heal that in a sec. Whatever. Yeah, I can't exactly heal there now.
Let's get this over with.
That's for so many turns. That's for so many turns as well. I'll just get my mana back for now, I think. Is there any way that I realistically break through here? It would take, like, forever. So maybe I just start moving this way, actually. And then I'll go around for that chest and my other allies can help there. I probably shouldn't have even started sending you this way. I'm starting to think that was a mistake. Well.
Justice descends.
Here, get some enemy phase damage on you. My friend knows we'll finish you off in a sec. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't have baited out that side at all. Maybe not. Oh, and he'll just get that health back there anyway. While getting some more mastery. So. I kind of want to rush him in more there. He's not going to care about the damage. I'm just going to stack a whole lot of shit onto him. While still dealing with all this. Is there a way that I realistically do that? That's what I want to know. Yeah, I can't do another AoE thing. Not this time. I could buff to accuracy, and then we don't have to worry about the initial enemy phase damage there.
I got this.
Let's say I did something like this. I have to step back a little bit, I think.
Happily.
What I can do here, though, is this 89. I'm just killing you. I'm getting you out of here. I was gonna need to get some mana back.
I'll have to be careful with this new
Okay.
power.
Then
Who, me?
I'm gonna come here, actually. Guess I could just raise an ally's accuracy. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll get some counterattack damage on that guy.
I got this.
Meanwhile, I do some damage here. And then we come here and we refresh the repulsor shield. Like this. And then we go ahead and give him like some more mastery along with healing. And then we zoom over here and we do this. And then people surround him and we see what happens and it's gonna be funny. It'll be great. I can always licky lasso someone over if I need to. Ooh. That means this tile's safe now. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. I knew that was gonna miss. I knew it.
This can't be happening.
My god. Okay, hold on. There's an idea here.
You need me?
There is an idea brewing.
I've read about these.
Okay, something really cool.
I'll have to be careful with this.
Oh,
new
defense went up. That
power.
doesn't go up too much. Here, don't miss this. No!
This can't be happening.
High 60s may as well be 50-50. I didn't realize I was playing Fire Emblem Binding Blade more. Thought I had that game beaten.
I've read about these.
I've read about these.
I'll have to be careful with
Oh, well,
this new
plus
power.
3. I lost out on a mastery. Oh, now you land it. With a crit, too. Okay. So then... Here, yeah, you get that one dude bait out here.
Hold still for a moment.
While we're increasing that accuracy. We get a hit. Yeah, well, with that accuracy, we'll just get a little bit more enemy phase damage. Be the case. You're full on mana here.
Yes?
Here, go ahead and do that.
Stop now.
I'll see here in a sec.
Listening.
I'll do this.
You are not alone.
This poison will wear off here soon. We come here. Go ahead and repulsor shield. We zoom. Go ahead and don't worry about the damage. How many things are on him now? That is a long list of things. That is quite the list.
If I have to.
Let's see here. Only 46% chance to hit. Money Monkey is not quite gonna be enough, but that won't either. One dude can attack KRN and it'll be okay. Do I just play this like a crackhead? Maybe I leave you be. Because you're blinded here. So maybe it'll be okay. No, I don't know. I would like a way to get some health on you, but Here, cheap option.
Here, buddy.
I think this is gonna have to do. Give myself some heavy block. And maybe I'll be okay. Cross that one guy coming in attacking. I can always kind of shield hair in here. Or I can go ahead and, here.
You let your guard down.
Yoink! Now you die. Maybe. Dang it. Well, you're on a side where you can't attack Sneal anymore.
They're mine.
So, still not too bad. Alright, let's see what this does. So yeah, 0 times 2, and every time you hit him, you take damage. That is nice. Is it a percentage of HP that they lose? Because it's definitely not 10 here. Well, definitely not 10 raw damage. Maybe it's 10%. Of their health they're losing or something. Yeah, so we're doing enemy phase damage. Luigi wins by doing nothing over here. Look at that. They're accruing damage for doing this. Ow. That's rude. Alright, Valeria isn't at full health anymore. She's gonna wanna get that topped up. Dang it! Would have preferred something better there. Okay. So basically the equivalent, as if one of those had crit. Huh. Battle save. Yeah, so this is still for a couple turns. So yeah, I'll deal with this whole squad, and then I'll move him up. Or something, I don't know. So these guys, it seems like nobody really comes out unless you, bait them out. You always have Gwyn, like, teleport onto this chest last turn or something like that. This is what I could always have. So you guys are snared. Do I just move a whole bunch of guys forward here? I might just. How much damage do I do now with the 81? Oh, Well, 9 I'd be able to do there. We're still dealing with these guys. Yeah, mistakes were made with baiting them out, I think. That's what it's seeming like. So a few guys are gonna need to stay here and finish them off. So you can absolutely do that with him. This is what you can certainly do. Out of curiosity here. Yeah, it wouldn't be enough unless there's some sort of status on you or something. Oh, I don't have enough mana here unless I granted some. To do that. I could snare a whole bunch of them by doing like a switcheroo thing. And that might not be a bad idea.
I'm moving.
I think I might just. And that's gonna limit how much they can move around. So I can get in just the ones I'm super comfortable with getting in here. Here. I'm still gonna do this, I think. You know what? Here. That's one down.
It's time.
Get a little bit more light block here. Oh, risk it for the biscuit. Man. Why can't I hit anything? Why is my accuracy just, like, tanking at this point in the game? I do kind of like this idea. Yeah, so I can get you taken out this way.
Clumsy. Better luck next time.
That's what I can do. So many buffs and stuff. Here, you need to occupy that tile if you want to take out this guy.
It's time.
Please don't miss. Sweet. Get a little bit of light block. And look, that's even a safe tile now. Isn't that cool? You're probably just gonna need to... Oh, wow. Okay, these guys are a little bit scary. Yeah, much less fortitude. Yeah, so prioritize down here first and foremost. Make sure I'm dealing with them.
Who's next?
I kind of want to make sure that you're taken down. And you be very good at doing that. Sure, just do that. Maybe I even crit. Nice. Sweet.
I should take better notes.
And then say...
Orders.
I can go ahead and say use the cheap option and kill you.
Here, buddy.
Okay, that works.
Lay them to rest.
I need mana. Who can bait you out? So I can do a little smidge of that. No, I need you to finish him off. This is what I need. I don't have much defense, but I'll do some good enemy phase damage if I put him in there.
We must be swift.
Here, try this. Try this. Oh, that's cool.
Wide open.
That's really cool. I really like that animation. Okay. Yeah, your defenses are really good, but it's just that on demonic, everyone hits so dang hard that unless you can negate that damage completely, especially if you're getting doubled, you're yeah.
We must be swift.
Both would be able to reach that tile there, huh?
What is your bidding?
Welp. Hello, Guzma. How's it going there? Q. I think I'd take down that guy. Do I really want to bait it with Arthur? I'm not going to get doubled or anything. I'm going to double back. Or maybe I just start doing a bunch of damage here and using more mana. This is what I do. And help him snowball a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, you just eat damage for doing that. Oh. Wow, that landed. Yeah, I kind of failed to consider that, but it actually works out amazingly. Surprisingly enough. Before I send Zuhair in, like, even further, I'm probably gonna want to refresh, like, his crazy set of buffs. But look, I'm getting up there. I am getting up there with my stupid setup here. It's great. So yeah, he still has it for one more turn. So I'll put it back on this next turn. That's what I'm thinking here. So... Yeah, I should for sure be able to bait out on either side here now. Bait out 2? You guys shouldn't be doubling her.
Listening.
Let's see here. I don't necessarily need to put the hair run buff on him, because he's not going to be eating that much damage anyway. So I can do that with Gwyn. I mean, maybe I'll do it still next turn if I really feel like it. Something or other.
Let's do it.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna money monkey this guy.
Not
So that guy's gonna have the furthest range here. I want to buff up here in a sec. So I'll play like a crackhead. is what I'm gonna do, I think. So, I mean...
We need to move.
Here, sure, this is fine. And then I'll grant Zuhair mana on the next turn. I'm thinking. So I do that. I get a good level up.
The sky's the limit.
Well, could have been worse there. And then I come here. Be close to my other friendos. Well, I want to be ready to ambush these guys. That's what's going to be more important there. Because Zuhair will deal with the top a whole bunch. Oh, I can't quite kill that way. But what I can do is I can do this. Yoink. And then go ahead and try this. Okay, sweet. The miss. Anyone want the kill for any reason here? Not that I know of. Alright, let's bait out these two this way. By 42 for one attack, they're probably not going to be dealing 42, so I don't think there's much reason to put more light block on here. I'll get that crit, though. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't mind being healed if at all possible. Let's give someone else the kill, so that you can move more forward. Alden could probably go there.
Sure thing.
So, in that case, I think I'm gonna do this.
Let's rock. Let me patch you up.
Methinks. Into this. Don't miss, please. Good.
I was better.
And then you can move more forward. Get ready to put on that reflector shield thingamabob. Yeah, Zuhair is gonna run in there in a second. It's gonna be great. Alright. Bait out some dudes on either side here. Got some good enemy phase damage that way. Ow. Yeah. Figured I would eat a decent smidge of damage there at least. Ow. But at least you're baited out. Be nice if it baited out your friend too. Okay, I can win by turn 6. By turn 6. By turn 13 while getting the loot here. Zuhair is going to carry me to victory on that front. So let's see here. He wants his stuff. Alright. Let's see. So, if I were to say... Go ahead and repulsor shield. Like this. And then... we go ahead and grant him a whole bunch of mod. He's going to have exactly 100 now. I would like to heal some of my other allies. But to make him even better...
listening.
Because, like... you know... let's see if I can deal with this other stuff first. And then I'm going to shove him in there. It's going to be fantastic, man. Okay, you can deal with mage as well. Here, do it even better. Even more. This guy's probably gonna die. Wow.
This will hurt.
Well, he still died, but not quite the way that I thought he would. Well, I guess that person's gonna be baited out now, so... guess that works. We'll go down and snag that chest, and then maybe Gwyn will just wait to, like, teleport on this one at the end or something. I don't know. Allies within 2 tiles gain defense, so I should probably kill you first. That's what I should probably do here. Like this. So there's no more defense for his friend.
Not bad.
I can then go here. Maybe.
Let's do it.
I can then go here, and, if I'm not killing with the money monkey, I may as well get some block off of this. And I get some light block, baiting out that person. I'm not taking the risk. Screw it. Just take the guarantee. There, next person's gonna come on out. Okay. And then we are going to go ahead and do that. So he's got like all the buffs he can possibly have right now. Well, not possibly, but
brighter.
All the really good important ones here. And we come here, and we do this. We don't worry about damage. Alright, who haven't I moved? Alden. I wonder if I could do something like this. I probably don't need to. I'll probably just get my mana back for now. So just chill out. As tempting as it is. I'm going to just not. Wow, that landed. Oh my god!
How I go out. I'm out of here.
They landed 2 37s in a row. Wow. Wow, okay. Huh. Wow.
Let's do it.
Very much yikes.
Get them.
Well. Yeah, do your cheap option to kill this guy.
Wide open.
Well, I need to not be RNG screwed. Don't take any risk with RNG there.
This one's mine.
Okay, well. There's no way I take them both out this turn, I don't think. I don't have any enchant going on right now. There is a chance I just kill. Ah, screw it, crackhead time.
You let your guard down.
Okay, please kill here. I'm relying on you, RNG.
Purify you.
Okay. Ow. Okay, nice. I don't know why they keep landing their 30 hits over and over and over again. It is insanity.
Hold still for a
Here,
moment.
do this. Get some extra damage. Like this. Can Alden just kill? No. 20 speed, 19 speed. I'm not gonna get doubled. 58 minus 23. So that's gonna be 55, 35. I'll live with like 2 health.
Sure thing.
Screw it.
Too easy.
Okay, here you go. Repulsor shield. We gotta zoom. It's all about turn count here.
What is your bidding?
So we're zooming. Please be a good level up.
The spirit
Pretty good.
burns even brighter.
We need to move.
And then go ahead and grant him a bunch of mana.
Getting cheeky.
Run in there. Don't worry about the damage. Just chill out there. Now, there shouldn't be a way that I get outscrewed by RNG by them landing like 230s again, right? Okay, this next one's gonna hit a bit harder. I would have liked if that hit for some enemy phase damage, but I have allies that can take you on, so it's fine. It'd be nice if you were doubling Zuhair. Never thought I'd say that. If only I was getting doubled. Okay, I'm glad that I put on the regen. Some of them are actually doing some damage. Some of them are, it would seem. I guess these guys further in are a little bit tougher. Or something. Is what must be the case. Some, at least. Yeah, look how many of them have skulls. Look, that's fine. Look, living with 2, just as I thought would happen. What the hell am I doing? I'll save. Look, the 3D print's coming along well over there. Again, nice smash trophy that someone will win at Fragapalooza. So yeah, this is still good for a couple turns. Look, he's healed to full. Even. Do I go risk it for the hypothetical biscuit?
Sure thing.
Really quickly?
They should be running.
Doesn't take too much, so screw it.
You have been found wanting.
Okay. Maybe I didn't really even need to do the thing. Oh, but hey. Doesn't cost that much
Give
MP
them no
anyway.
quarter. You need me?
Okay, and then you'll come join our friends in a hot second. Relic Rune, okay, so that's not too important. So, the damage that I can do here, someone's got to do at least 11. Can I, like... The 34 chance to hit, huh? Oh, yikes. Well, I can take the guarantee with the, cheap option here. Look at all these 30 chances. Hmm?
Always moving.
And then we do this. And then you die either way, because it's guarantee with the monkey. The pet commands come in very, very handy for just, like, guaranteed damage. Yeah, I'll get that one at the end somehow. I'll get a shimmering essence off of you. Let's see here. Sure, go ahead and do this now.
Try and stop me.
Is Zuhair good? You know what? I'm gonna do this to kind of move forward a little smidge while snaring them. So I feel a little bit better about my odds of, Here, I'll get a little bit extra damage on this guy versus the bow guy, since he'll attack me and damage himself that way. Because then with them snared like that,
I'll do it.
I can feel a lot safer about... Would they all go after Arthur? 2 would be able to reach that spot. I was just thinking with, like, the 3 range thingamabob. Like, you can take the magic attack just fine. But would you be able to take 2 physical ones okay? Would that be the case?
They're mine.
How about I do this?
Be gone.
Killing that guy. And then we go here. And, maybe something like that? I don't have anything to raise my defenses, per se. Okay. We'll be able to deal with that just fine.
I got this.
Get ready to move forward. If I were to do, like, this or something, I can kill one of them. So I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do for the utility that comes with this.
Too bad. So sad.
Okay.
What is your bidding?
Be ready to dip to either squad. Either one of them. Oh, he just comes right out. Oh, wow. Okay, well, this changes things. Huh. Okay, but only one person can attack him, so whatever. I might just need to make an escape route for him. Or find some way to teleport him over.
Wide open.
Yeah, I'm not doing any damage here. So that doesn't even matter. Okay, well. Yeah, it damages you more than it damages me, at least. I assume it's seize and not defeat boss, right? Otherwise, there's no way I'm getting that loot. Let's see here. Is it seize, does it say? Yeah, a little bit of damage that way. Oh, no, it says defeat boss. Oh. Well, then maybe I shouldn't get too close to him at this point anyway, and I should go down these ways for the chests first. Is what I've now realized. Because he's just gonna be aggroed now. There's no way that I just eat his attacks over and over and over again, right? So... yeah, he's a boss that moves. So I should not switcheroo onto that tile. So switcheroo is still valid. But
I'm moving.
I'm gonna snare these guys this way, I think.
I'll do it.
And then I'll still do some similar stuff.
Be gone.
Because, yeah, I want that stuff there. Yeah, so I can't just be, like, sending my entire face forward or anything here. Here. RNG, please.
This will hurt.
Okay, thank you. Nice, thank you, RNG.
Well done.
Very kind of you. Loot.
Ah, I've read about these.
Who, me?
Well, let's see here.
Orders.
We come here, we use the cheap thing. And then maybe we just start going around the top instead. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Gwyn should be at the ready to loot this. I don't know. Please, RNG. No! Alright. Well, that's a loss. Why does my accuracy suck so much now? Like, it is genuinely insane how much my accuracy has just tanked.
Be decisive.
Well, I gotta do this now. Okay, well.
Spreading my wings.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be dealing with these guys.
Try and stop me.
Okay, please, RNG, just like kill him.
You have been found wanting.
Please. Nice.
Justice descend.
Sweet.
Just another sinner.
Okay, well.
Ah, I've read about these.
And then I go ahead and I do that. Make sure that you're marked. I go ahead and I snare you guys. You're the only one that can damage here, so I may as well. Some damage, and then you damage yourself a little more. Hey, limit the amount of people that can go after Arthur there. That gonna be worth it for 26 damage? Here, self-cast that one, how about? That's what I think we'll do. Okay, and then I think I'm just gonna do this. So Eve can keep on getting in there. Okay, be at the ready to dip to either group here, wherever you're needed, man. That's what I think you're gonna do.
Time for an execution.
Well, you can't do any damage here, man. Okay, yeah, that's gonna damage you a whole lot more than me. Well, get stabbed by the dead. Yeah, that's fine. It's damaging you more than me. I think Zuhair has one more turn after this of all these buffs. So yeah, don't get in the boss's range. Please crit. I didn't crit when I had 75 crit!
Always move.
Can I just... No! Of course I can't, man. You would totally double Gwyn. I'm still gonna battle save here anyway, I think. I'll figure it out. It's coming along there. Here, you have a decent amount of mana. The other guy's gonna come and attack her this turn, so here. Just super debuff this guy anyway. So just in case he doesn't die. But yeah, he's not dying here.
Steady is the blade that never dulls.
That guy is a lot less of a concern then. So yeah, they came over here. Yeah, I'm still good for now. I kind of want to get some of these guys out of here.
I'm there.
I wouldn't inflict enough bleed for, yeah. 3 additional damage. Maybe I use this one. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one. I'm taking this guy out. Be gone with you.
Should take better notes.
You need to be marked. Yeah, you've lots of block going on there. If only you could get over there. If only. Alright, so you just go up to there. What I can do... Here, just the cheapest option. Because, or I could just do this. So, I mean, the amount of light block that I'll get, 34 that way. Versus, 20% max HP, so I'd be getting 15 there. Here, just do this. It's not like it's that much more expensive. May as well.
Stay together.
Here, and then Money Monkey can go ahead and deal with that on the next turn. This is what'll happen here.
Let's dance.
Okay, so, yeah, I'm not doing anything there. I'm not gonna be able to kill there or anything. Out of curiosity. Yeah. No. You don't want to be in range of any of that. So the play here might just be to dip out now. And have them all go after Zuhair.
What is your
And then if he needs to dip out on this next turn, he can dip out on this next turn. So your movement. Yeah, that's fine. And then, yeah, damage these guys a little bit. And then, yeah, we might need to do something about that whole situation next turn.
I got this.
Ooh, I can kill one of them. And that's less to worry about later. So sure, less to deal with next turn.
I'm going all out.
This is what I think I'm gonna do.
A little harder next time.
There. The long range thing is definitely handy, but I won't be able to do it next turn now. Okay. So, does this work? Question marks. Gonna eat a lot more damage than that on the next go. Oh, nice. Actually got the crit on you. Ow. Yep, you reach over here. Oh, it would have been nice to have landed that. Oh, you reach too!
Come on, Reardon.
Oh, crap. Okay, so... Hold on a hot second here. So if I say, do this, get him super debuff. Maybe I get some crits if I'm lucky. Nope. Maybe I get a better level up this time, though.
Steady is the
Well, definitely a better one.
Never dulls.
+4 instead of +2.
Who, me?
Yeah, these archers should be my first priority.
Too bad.
I think.
So sad.
That's what it's seeming like here. I go ahead and do this.
Fight as one.
Like that. I go here. I put light block on myself. And then say...
Let's let loose.
I probably do this now. Here, do that one.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Okay, he's gonna get super wrecked then.
We need to move.
We come over here. We do that. I would have gotten a little bit of initial mana off of that guy dying. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that should be the max range. We can come here getting ready to, like, run in there on the next turn. So I probably didn't even need to dip out that much now that I killed that one archer.
I'm moving.
Here. I'd like to get them a little bit closer so that's easier to pull my ambush. Is it really worth a little smidge of enemy phase damage here? I'll be able to reach with most of my guys from there. I'll be able to reach with Valeria if I come closer, though. Here, let's go, like, here, or something. Who haven't I moved? Alden or something? Alden. Okay. Please crit. Well, at least I landed the hit. Would have been nice to have crit, though.
My wounds go too deep.
Oh, it showed the combat forecast from before I moved Zuhair. Oh. Here. Kill this guy because he's scary.
Let's dance.
So, yeah, I can't exactly do anything too significant there. I can go ahead. This one's a little bit cheaper if this will kill. It should kill because it doesn't calculate the reduced defenses of my second hit. Like that. Then I save 5 mana. So I may as well. Then I do that. And then I do this first. And then... yeah, we should be good here. Go here. And then say... we come here. Yeah, just the big damage then. Not getting any block or any money out of this guy.
Right.
Not extorting him for any of that. And then, hopefully we crit that one dude. We come here. We super debuff this dude.
You let your guard down.
I keep on not critting him. Maybe something better than a +4 this time?
I am the avatar of inner
Yes.
justice.
Hopefully this is the successful one, because that is a level up I would like to keep. Especially when something like defense goes up that rarely goes up with her. Please crit him. Please give me some really good RNG. No! This is the worst timeline! Not only did I not crit, but I missed him. Yes, go after him. That's what we like to see. Some decent enemy phase damage there. A bond available, cool. Ooh, sweet. That guy's gonna be really easy to finish off coming up here then. Okay, what turn are we on at this point? Nice.
This will hurt.
Beautiful.
Justice
Oh my god. Amazing RNG.
Just another sinner.
I think that's like a 20% chance of getting an extra hit anytime that we attack. So, fantastic luck there.
I'll take this as tribute.
Wow. Alright, that actually went great. So I have 4 turns to win here. But I also want those chests. And if I did win by that turn... elixir of speed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna want that. Okay. Well, we'll definitely get it on this side. So over here... let's go ahead and do this. There'll be 2 people in range that can give him more mana on death. Since, yeah. That and all that. Can you kill? Man. What the heck? You can probably kill. So I have 3 dudes here, and 3 people that can actually potentially do damage. So let's see. No! Alright, well that's a loss there. Good thing I battle saved after the amazing enemy phase there.
Yes?
Here, you gotta go first, so that these guys dying gives you mana. Yeah, you can be responsible for taking out the guy with a whole bunch of health. Then we come here. And we land these.
Returned to the waves.
Like that. Worry about his range. Can I do this? No. What the heck? Oh, man.
I'm moving.
Okay, get moving forward here. You can kill, though, so it's fine. Sweet. And then... we keep on moving forward this way. Like this, don't miss. I fully expected that to miss, honestly. Okay, so... Put on more stuff.
Pull yourself together.
Sure.
On the path.
Meanwhile, over here, if, say, I did this... 29? Sure, go for this.
Fight as one.
Big damage. If I get 15 light block, he's not gonna double me. That's gonna be 55 minus 19 there. So 55 minus the 9 is 46. And then minus the 10 is gonna be 36. Minus 15. I'll live. Not baiting that guy out. Alright, Gwen, this is your job. Just don't miss. Okay. We're good.
Put it to good use.
Shimmering Essence, cool.
They should be running.
You just run forward and figure it out later. You're probably gonna dodge whatever that guy has. Okay. I'll probably get those chests. Miss. Nice. Can't do any damage back, but
Purify you.
whatever. Someone else can deal with that. Yeah, I live. I even crit you. Sweet. Okay. So, I have 4 turns if I want to get that optional objective. And 6 if I don't. But I do want to get it. If only I could reach, like, 1 tile further. Which, I mean, technically I could. Depending on if that's what I want to do.
Yes?
Yeah, I could do that. I have the fortitude. Your range. Yeah, I won't exactly be able to get into a tile where I use the kneel to bait you out. That won't exactly work there.
Orders.
I can bait you out with Rearden.
I'm there.
And that'll work okay, I think. Here.
My strength.
Do this. Alright, so... wouldn't mind baiting out some of these guys. Potentially. I can bait out like one of them there. Crackhead time.
Dance with me.
Well, I do a decent smidge. Let's see here. So do this.
You let your guard down.
I wish the poison applied immediately, like the whole defense drop thingamabob that I have on Rearden.
Let me patch you up.
Here, if I did this... No! Hopefully I crit. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this risk. Crit! Damn you. I won't be able to reach with this. It's too far. Unless I do even more crackhead shenanigans. No. Well, Go here. I'm not putting you in there.
Let's get this over with.
Here. Go ahead and do that. Get a little bit more damage on there. Well, I think mistakes were made there. We'll see if I manage to live somehow. At this point in the map, you're just gonna be ready to, like, teleport over onto that. Is what I'm thinking here. And snag that chest.
Wide open.
Okay, then we're gonna start rushing down these chests. Bait the boss out, probably with buffed up Zuhair.
Picking this up.
But it'll probably be. Yeah, Arthur does not really care. Maybe Arthur can bait out the boss, actually. Ooh, okay, that actually works well, then. Okay, so yeah, now I have 3 turns. I can do that. I can do the thing. So I already snagged this chest here. Yeah, so It's magical damage that he does. So I can just, like, go ahead and loot that. Another one of those. I can come here, finish you off.
I am sorry, truly.
Like that.
Always moving.
Here. So I can get these on the next couple turns. So, I mean, next turn, and the one after that, and that'll make 13. So Reardon can do that himself. So we're good. Even more mana expenditure.
We should study this later.
Crystal Essence. Okay.
What is your bidding?
Oh. I can't heal from there. Oh, I don't have the mana to heal anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Who haven't I moved? What?
I'll see it done.
Go ahead and chill out. I guess you don't even need to teleport onto there. You can literally just walk onto there. Is what you'd be able to do. Are we both doubling? Oh, because he has a skill for it. I see. 2 turns to win here. So I better bait him out this turn. So, let's say I were to, why not? I guess I could have healed first and gotten some extra damage. If I can even heal to full.
You are not alone.
That is full. I'm gonna undo that, actually. Yeah, and by doing that hit, he's afflicted with a whole bunch of debuffs. Considering, 4 heavy vulnerable, 25 heavy blind. Then I thought I was gonna do, like, a ring or something here.
We must be swift.
So I can do this now.
My strength.
And then... yeah, you're gonna go ahead and shoot on him from afar.
I'll
Loot that.
This as tribute.
Loot this.
Hey, finders keepers, right?
Astral Ingot. You ready to get in there? Yeah, you can literally just walk and pick that up. This is what you can do. Yeah, so you're still gonna be reflecting damage. I'm going to go ahead and give you some mana so you can refresh someone's turn next turn. And then go for that. Dang. Someone else will kill.
You are something else.
Like this. So that works. Alden can hit the boss with the super debuff. It'll be great.
Let's get this over with.
And then, not really anything else to do here, I guess. Okay. Chill out. So, let's see here. So I just need to defeat you. Only 11 damage. Cool animation. Aw, dang. Guess he's an earthbender. Just like I have my resident waterbender over here. Okay. So yeah, this is the last turn for the thing. It's fine. I didn't need to hit both the things, I'm pretty sure. So I may as well reset for good level up now. So I may as well do right. If I need to hit him with like the ultra thing, then I'll refresh Arthur and do that. So let's see. What level up can I get here on him?
I can feel something.
Ooh. Okay, you're close too, so you could farm for a level up.
Hey,
here, let me preemptively get these. Yeah, maybe you'll be the one to get the final blow then. Axe rune. Yeah. Maybe that's exactly what I'll do. Well, reloading that battle save would be a bit of a pain in the butt, because I'd have to, like, skip the cutscenes each time.
You need me?
So maybe there's something else I can do here.
Hope this works.
That's the one that doesn't give me EXP. The super debuff is the one that does give EXP. So maybe I'll do that, because attacking will just end the map.
To
Here, do this. Too easy.
I'll have to be careful with this new
Well, technically +5 when you count the 2 in HP. Defense doesn't go up too often, and luck, I think, is one of his worst things. Well, ish. Dex is his worst thing. Here, at least the +5 in different stats is what I want. That's my one desire here. So please.
I'll have to be careful with this new power.
Well.
Good call.
Come on, super debuff. What have we got?
I'll have to be careful
Nope,
with this
not what I want. Don't be careful with that new power, because I'm taking it away. Because this is what we do to get really nice and strong for this difficulty mode. Because holy crap, it is hard here sometimes.
I'll have to be careful with this new power.
Yeah. Be careful with it, don't be careful with it, whatever.
Happily.
Fine. Please. +5.
I'll have to be careful
Nope.
with this new power.
Yeah, so if I'm ever playing this game off camera, it's basically just a whole lot of this. Over and over again. Print is coming along okay over there, it looks like. Trophies being made.
I'll have to be
I was just planning on giving away a bunch of 3D printed dragons for Fragapalooza for the most part here. Which is like my little section over here. Here's the build plate that just printed this guy. But here's my whole section of dragons over here that I've been printing as like tournament prizes and stuff. So, I only got the idea of like trophies after doing a trophy for Mega Land for Mario Kart and then doing trophies for GameCon for Open Doors Gaming there. Oh, nice. Sweet. And the trophies actually turned out not half bad. But I feel like between like the trophies or the trophy's kind of cool to display, but the dragons just have more like cool factors, like a cool thing being articulated and moving around and just are a lot more fun there. So rather than making like trophies for first, second, third for each tournament, I'll probably still have like dragons for first, second, third, but then maybe like first in the Smash 1v1s and first in the Mario Kart gets a trophy in addition or something like that. I don't know. Would you be able to, like...
I'll make this quick.
I mean... Oh, it's just 11 damage.
Need a hand?
That's why I was confused, thinking it was 10 before. Here. Maybe you can get a good thing. Because then maybe the boss will kill himself. Yeah, just making sure this is the battle save where I already looted the chests there. There's no more drops or anything. There is a guy that gives his friends power, but... Here.
Leaving yourself wide open.
She keeps on critting for 0 damage, like, all the time. There he goes.
The road
I was about to say, wait, can I even reset for this one all that well? When the map is about to end? But, I mean... Technically a +5, there being the 2 in HP there. That's not too bad.
Gotta love a captive audience.
Yeah, I'm not at all surprised that he was the MVP there. Yeah, well. There. And then this one.
So, this is how it ends then. Oh, disappointing.
It's over, Emron. Lay down your arms.
Or what?
It looks like we closed the chests again after the map. I've noticed that with other maps too, but...
I would make you pay for the privilege in blood.
Emron, my friend. I wonder, was this always your true face? Or was there a change? Did I not see the signs? Could I have stopped you from walking the grim path of absolute ambition?
Munir. No. Munir, no. No. I did not change. I am ever the man I always was. And that you believed me to be. It is the world that has changed. You yet hold on to the old paradigms. I had to adapt. To survive. And I failed.
What do we do now? We can't keep him prisoner in Caliban. We have a war to fight.
Did you not hear me? I am not surrendering. I will fight to the very...
There. One more problem solved.
Nice punch.
Thank you.
That was a
I've been
stab sound
practicing
effect.
for just such an occasion.
I thought she killed him.
I suppose we will keep him here while we rebuild. It will be some time before we can put him on trial.
Your Holiness, I would stay with the Order, at least for the moment. They need my help.
Of course, Lady Iman. You needn't ask for my blessing a second time. I suppose the Order will now march for Britannia.
Yes. They have my father. We have to get him back. And winning this war is the only way.
The Grandmaster, I am sorry. The news had not reached me amid the chaos of battle. If there is anything we can do to help...
Your people need time to rebuild. Don't trouble yourself over fighting our battles for us.
My dear Gwyn, these battles are mine as much as they are yours. We are allies now. Friends.
Friends? I don't doubt your sincerity, but...
You lose faith too easily, child. You are not alone here in Varroa. I look at you and see the hopes of all its peoples. You will see. And you will make them very, very proud.
Gwyn Sildarin, right?
That's me. You're the guy from the hideout, right?
I am. I'm glad to see you made it out alive.
Likewise. Were you looking for me, or...?
I was. The fighting in the streets is coming to a close, and... well, I was talking to the others. We want to join you. All of us.
We'll be marching straight into the front lines of a war with Azvorel. Ours will be the vanguard every step of the way. Are you sure that's what you want?
After what you did, we wouldn't have it any other way. I don't know how else to explain it, but you saved our lives. If I had been complicit in this...
Then come. We'll need all the help we can get.
Somebody's changed their tune. What happened to going it alone?
I guess I was wrong.
Archbishop, can I talk to you for a moment? In private.
In private?
Not to worry. We've got preparations to make anyway. Let's get out of their hair, everyone.
Your assessment?
My employers in Moonvale have a great deal of concern over the Order's recent behavior. This Gwyn girl especially.
She's capable. Charismatic. A born leader, if not for her constant unease.
I worry that she's too unpredictable. Her father is difficult to control, but easy to count on. His daughter's another matter.
And the boy? What of the boy?
We believe that the Grand Master isn't hiding anything. He's obviously not flesh and blood, but they don't claim that he is either. None of their actions thus far have implied that they know what he represents. They seem to think him some kind of half-elf.
And what do you think?
Me? Well, it's too many coincidences in too rapid a succession. 2 seers, multiple demonic incursions, and this Sildarin boy? This goes further than mere weave decay. Something rotten is brewing in Varroa. Something rotten and very, very big.
Then we are in agreement. You'll be traveling with them directly, then?
I will. They've seen my ugly mug. It'll be too difficult to monitor them in secret now. I hope you don't mind, but I told them I work for you. It seemed convenient at the time.
Oh, did you now? Well, mind your table manners and such, then. I wouldn't want them to think ill of me, huh?
Will do, old man. So long.
Stay safe, Kayla. This had better not be the last time I see you.
It won't be. I promise.
Chapter 24, To Arms. I don't remember how many chapters were in Dark Deity 1. I don't know how many are left here. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts about this. Compared to my other unit's power. You had 38 there? You had 38. So yeah, your power's pretty low, but like, it's whatever. So 30 isn't quite gonna cut it there, huh? Huh. Well. I have that one Zweihander that, here, you take a short sword again. That one Zweihander was, a whole bunch of crits when enemies are at full HP, is what I gave him there. But my options would be, like, there's no way I'm salvaging the speed, so there's no point even trying. 10% of current HP is a unit power. That'd be power plus 5. 25% of mastery. That's not all that much with you there. If you're doing a bunch of stuff on enemy phase, and there's a good chance that you're gonna be at full HP. I don't know. Try doing this. And then maybe we can actually damage some things. And yeah, I lowered your speed even more there. And went below half HP than that. I have the one bond available here, which does have a conversation. Zuhair, is that you? Hey, old-timer. That's a good guess. I'm impressed. It wasn't a guess. You have an uncannily light step, as though you walk on air. It makes you hard to notice, which also makes you impossible not to notice. Huh. I'm used to demanding attention, but nobody's ever complimented my footsteps before. You're a performer, yes? Something like that, yeah. Honestly, I wear a lot of hats. I mostly just travel and pick up coin where I can find it. This handsome face of mine happens to be the quickest way I've got to make money on the go. That's quite the cavalier attitude. What can I say? I'm kind of a cavalier guy. You must have many tales from your travels. Care to humor an old man? I do love talking about myself. It's a deal. How about that time I got involved in a quadruple robbery? What? This would have been in Mardural, maybe a year or two back. Some kid nicked my coin purse, so I crept up on his hideout to steal it back, only to get cornered by a different band of thieves doing the same thing. So I teamed up with the kid, and we stole everything back and then some. Cracked a few skulls along the way, too. That child would have been doomed without your aid. Kid? Sure, maybe. But I would have been doomed without him, too. It's a win-win. It must be quite freeing, living such a life. Unmoored from home. Responsible only to yourself. Yeah, it's pretty great, but hey, it's not all sunshine and roses. At least you've got a place to kick your feet up at the end of the day. Do I, now? Good friends, too. Lifetime friends. Most of my friends are made for an evening. Maybe 2 if I really like them. You, though, you've got roots, my friend, and they run deep. That's exactly what concerns me. How can I move forward if I'm so firmly planted where I am? Beats me. You're a smart guy, though. You'll find a way. Me? I'm just happy to finally be traveling with a crew. It's great to just see the same faces day after day for the first time in a long time. Yes. I'd imagine it would be. Myself, I hope this journey can stave off this stagnation I've been feeling. Looks like we're both getting something out of this whole arrangement, eh? Anyway, it's nice chatting, but I've got to bounce. Catch you later? I'll be here when you need me. Strong roots, remember? Right, I remember. Good one. Be seeing you then. Strong roots indeed. Alright, well, I don't know. I have one of these things, so I can put it into, like... It's already giving so much freaking mana. It is insane. Make it even cheaper, and then I can use it more often. I'm also gaining so much mana with, like, so many people dying around me all the time. So, I mean... But it would be nice to not be down to, like, that much of a twiddly wink there. Is there anything more important here? More range on the Licky Lasso. I'm not finding mana to be the biggest deal with her. I mean, this range is already really good. So I could go into that, potentially. Maybe. Oh yeah, that has an extra range. I completely forgot that I did that, I'm gonna be honest. That's just by 5, so... maybe these? Or something? Sure, give me one of these. There was something really important that I wanted to put one of those into, and I forget what it is now. Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah! Does it only grant them, like, 10 mana? Or is it, like, every time that they're hit in combat, they get 10 mana? I assume that it's just the initial granting thing. But imagine how amazing that'd be. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I probably should spend a thing. But, like... that's just the single enemy one. It would be nice if this was by, like, mastery scaling rather than a raw mount. By 15 rather than 10 is a big decrease. That's screw it, I'm going for that. Anyone else need a basic ability up to there? That could be handy so I don't have to be, like, right adjacent. But, ooh. At 112% of their stats, so they're gonna be even stronger than the enemy that I'm copying there. Okay, well, something like that, I don't know. We've got our very full list of dudes here. It's looking like. Alright, so where am I at now? This one, 2 arms. So, that slot, I guess.